Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm your host of R82, Theo. It is Thursday, November 17th. We had 20 teams in action last night. We started off with the Pacers at Hornets. Just a quick review of what happened last night. Pacers go into Charlotte and win 125-113. Matherin, the rookie, was outstanding off the bench, had 20, very efficient. Lonzo Mellow Ball, I keep calling him Lonzo Mellow Ball, injures his ankle, I think, late third quarter. So we have to keep track of that. So Hornets lose. Big win for the Pacers. Move on to Timberwolves at Orlando. T Wolves just owned that game from beginning to end. Anthony Edwards, 35 points. The Magic team still depleted. So the Magic take that home loss. 126-105. I apologize for that. All right, we move on to a tremendous game out in Washington. The number 19 Oklahoma City Thunder were at number 13 Washington Wizards. Remember, I told you guys, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they will beat you. They will beat you at full strength, so don't rest your players against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They come back again. I believe they were down 15, just as they were in Boston. They come back late fourth quarter, take the lead. Bradley Beal gives the Wizards the lead with about 2.5 seconds left. SGA hits a step back three. Game over. Thunder win. Great win for the Thunder. Celtics at Hawks. Your number one ranked Celtics go into Atlanta. Without Brogdon, without a couple other rotational players, Robert Williams still out, and they go in there and just dismantle pretty much a full strength Atlanta team. So Celtics go in there and win that one easily, 126-105. All right, so Celtics continue to roll. That's 8 wins in a row for them. We go on to Miami at Toronto. Miami. They hold it. They hang in the game, all the way to the end. The Raptors pull it out behind OG Anunoby. He had 30, just playing like an all-star. Fred VanVleet came back. He added some good point guard play. Scotty Barnes, outstanding. Boucher, outstanding. Raptors, they will be moving up. Cavs at Bucks. This was a game I was really looking at. The Bucks are still depleted. No Connaughton, no Drew Holiday, no Chris Middleton, and they had no problem with the Cavs. Cavs were without Jared Allen, of course, but the Bucks, they never let the Cavs get in the game. Big win for the Bucks in my estimation. They just handled the Cavs easily. Bulls at Pels. The Bulls are really struggling. Had them trending down, had them coming in ranked 22nd, had the Pels coming in ranked, what do we have the Pels ranked? They were coming in ranked 10th, so the Pels were climbing coming into this game. Pels at home, too much, still no Zion, but no problem. They defeat the Bulls fairly easily, 124-110, so easy win for the Pels. Move on to Rockets at Mavs. Mavs rested Luka Doncic last night. So Rockets, they hold a lead in the fourth quarter. Mavs try to come back. I think the Mavs shot 53 balls, did not shoot a good percentage. Rockets end up getting that win, and that is their third victory of the year. So we'll be looking for the Rockets, see if they can get out of that last place spot with that victory. Knicks came in at the Nuggets. Nuggets without Nikola Jokic last night. Knicks, I mean, they're playing much better even without Mitchell Robinson. So they get the win. They pull it out at the end. Emmanuel quickly locks up Jamal Murray as he tries to tie it with a three. He can't. Quickly locks it up. Randall, great game. So again without Jokic, and we have the Nuggets ranked number 2. Knicks win. That's a good win for the Knicks, but it's not as impressive as it would have been, obviously, without Jokic. So I'm not too high on that victory. So Warriors finished out with the night at Phoenix. Easy win for Phoenix. The Warriors really never get into the game in the second half. Just Phoenix wanted it more. Warriors, 8 straight loss to start the season on the road. So number 8 Suns, they handle business at home. All right, now we're gonna move on to the rankings. We're gonna get right into it. Remember, as of Thursday, the 17th, we have a new last place team. And this hurts me to say it, but they didn't play last night. But yes, you can still drop in the rankings even if you don't play. Why? Well, because the team underneath you played, won, and they bumped you down. So here at number 30, my Detroit Pistons. Just not playing well. They do play tonight, so we'll see if they can get a W. I don't see a win in their future, and I just don't see a win coming up anytime soon. They're at the Clippers tonight. We'll take a look at that later after we get through with this. At 29, the Rockets. They climb out of the 30th spot with their win at Dallas. So Rockets, good work last night. Jabari Smith actually played better. Kenyon Martin playing better. Everybody, I mean, that was a team win. You got to give it to the Rockets. They won that game. The Mavericks still bolster a pretty good lineup even without Luka. Is it great? No, but to go in there and get it, I climbed them up out of there. 29 for the Rockets. Coming in at 28 off the home loss to the Pacers. The Hornets, they're steady, still at 28. Can't drop them below the Rockets. Can't move them up, obviously. So they're steady at 28. Okay, so we're moving on to number 27. That is still steady at 27. Orlando Magic. Did not play. Oh, they did play actually. They lost to the T-Wolves, but they're depleted, so I'm not going to really drop them any further than that. I mean, no Cole Anthony, no Paolo. They're just devastated. No Gary Harris still. So I'm not going to throw them down any farther than 27. They're just still at 27. 26, no change here. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. They don't play until tomorrow night, I believe. So we keep a close look at that. I believe they host the Pistons too. So the Pistons are going to have back-to-backs at Clippers and at Los Angeles Thursday, Friday. So we'll see if the Lakers can get that one. Okay, so we're moving up to number 25 now. And at 25, still your Brooklyn Nets. They also play tonight. 3 games tonight. I believe they're at Portland. Yes, they are. Nets at Blazers, 9 p.m. Central Time. So we'll see if the Nets can pull out a huge W. That'll be a huge W against the Blazers, who are ranked in the top 5. We'll get into where their actual position is later. All right, so moving on to number 24, 2 spots down. Chicago Bulls, they are just falling. Bulls are falling. Road loss at New Orleans last night, but just the way they played, and they couldn't get into that game. Pels did whatever they wanted. So they're down 2 spots with 22. Bulls falling fast. All right, another team, go. San Antonio Spurs, they're coming in at 23. Didn't play last night. They do play tonight. They will be at the red hot Sacramento Kings. So that's going to be a tough game for the Spurs to get, but we'll keep track. They are known to win games like that. All right, another team free falling, Golden State Warriors. They come in at 22. I mean, they're struggling. There ain't no other way to say it. They're dropping. They were 20th. They dropped down to 22nd. I don't know exactly what's going on there. Jordan Poole somehow had like 5 points last night. Just didn't really do much. Steph had 50, so he's not getting much support. Don't understand that. We're going to move forward now to a team who is rising, actually. That is your Minnesota Timberwolves. I like this team. They should be doing better. They climb up 3 spots from 24 to 21. Good win last night at Orlando. Any road win is good, even though Orlando's depleted. That's still a good win. Anthony Edwards, 35 points. That's a good sign. He's getting into that all-star mode, maybe. We'll keep track of that LA Clippers did not play last night, but they do drop down to 20. Why? Well, sometimes when you don't play and a team below you has a pretty good game, they can bump you down. It's just how it is. All right, so the Clippers are at 20th. They do play tonight, host the Pistons, so they got a chance to maybe climb up back into that top 20. Coming in at 19, Indiana Pacers. They're 2 spots up. I mean, they look good. I took a good close look at this Pacers team last night. Rick Carlisle is doing an amazing job. He's got a pretty solid rotation. It doesn't look great on paper, but it does translate on the court to victories. They're very confident. Halliburton, Buddy Hield, the rookie Mathurin. I mean, they got a solid rotation and they shoot the ball. They play defense around the rim. Jackson, Turner. I mean, the Pacers impressed me last night with that win. Even though Charlotte was a little bit short-handed, they took that game away from Charlotte. A team that's sliding, I didn't have much faith in them like I told you guys yesterday. They're just not playing well right now, regular season. I mean, they've had 3 victories, but they lost last night at Toronto. That's the Miami Heat, down 3 spots from 15 to 18. They just don't bring it every night. I'm not gonna reward teams that don't bring it every night. They just don't. Yeah, they're banged up, but the Heat, 18. I think they're good there. All right, a team that you may think was on the rise. They won last night at Denver without Mitchell Robinson. That's the New York Knicks. They're steady at 17. I'm comfortable with them at 17. I can't move them up. Obviously, can't move them down. That win at Denver last night, it was a win. It didn't do much for me, though. It didn't do much for the staff. We got them steady at 17. It's just solid for the Knicks. Without the Joker, I mean, I can't really move them up with that. Good win, though. Good win at Utah also, so they're having a good road trip. A team dropping, lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder, but they're playing well. That's the Washington Wizards. They're dropping just because I'm not really sold on their rotation right now. It's good. They're getting pretty good production all the way around, but I'm still skeptical. So I dropped them down from 13 to 16. Top 16, that's still a pretty solid start for the Wizards. So now we're going to move into our top 15. And the team I told you to look out for, and don't let their record fool you. They are now 7-8, and they have moved up 3 spots. That is your Oklahoma City Thunder. If you don't get a chance to watch that team, man, watch that team. They are extremely well coached. They play hard. Lou Dort, the rookie Jalen Williams is outstanding. Also, when you see these top 10 rookie standings, and you don't see Jalen Williams, who they call J-Dub, you don't see him in there, don't give any credibility to that, because that man is an absolute baller. He can do it all, man. That rookie is outstanding. SGA, this guy's a closer, man. Like, this team is exciting. You got Giddey. They're exciting to watch. Poku, man, he's great. I mean, they got a good team in Oklahoma. They're having a pretty good road trip. They almost beat Boston in Boston. That tells you how well they're playing. All right, so we're going to move on to 14. Steady at 14, didn't play last night. That's your Philadelphia 76ers. All right. Joel is heating up, so we'll keep track of them. I think they play Friday night, so we'll see what they can do. No game last night. 13. And at 13, a team that was on the rise. I mean, I was lower on them yesterday, but they moved up 3. They moved up 3. That's your Toronto Raptors. Why? So your big movers, Raptors, Thunder move up 3. Wizards move down 3. Pacers move up. Wolves move up. Raptors, I mean, what they doing is impressive. They got Fred VanVleet back, but you can tell he's not all the way back. But, I mean, everybody on that roster, they give 100%, both ends of the court. Barnes, OG OGs playing out of his mind. Boucher is just efficient and just does work. I mean, they didn't even have Banton last night, and they still held off, beat Miami. Extremely impressed with the Raptors, that coaching staff and them players. I mean, they get after it. They don't even have Pascal Siakam back at this point, but they are balling, and they made me open my eyes last night. Raptors, you're up to number 13, getting closer to that top 10. I don't know if they'll be able to break that without Pascal, but a team with the biggest slide today, that's the Cleveland Cavs. I was high on them, but they moved down 5 spots. That's the biggest slide. They moved down 5 spots from 7. Why? They just could not compete with Milwaukee last night without Jared Allen, but the Bucks were without 3 of their starters. So the Cavs, 5-game losing streak, they just slipped out of the top 10 entirely. They dropped down to number 12, a team I like, but things are not coming together over there with the injuries and people in and out of the lineup. So we're moving on, getting closer to that top 10, in at number 11. And they actually move up one because the Cavs dropped out of the top 10, and that is the Memphis Grizzlies. A lot of people probably want them higher. Desmond Bane out 2 weeks. That's going to hurt them. Jaren Jackson Jr. just got back. He's not into full form yet. I do like this team. They're going to be in the top 10 soon. But right now, with Desmond Bane out, I got them at 11. And now we move into the top 10. And welcome to the top 10. Sacramento Kings, you slide up. You did not play last night, but you move up because the Cavs move out. So Grizzlies climb up, Kings climb up. Sacramento Kings, 4-game winning streak. They play tonight. They host the San Antonio Spurs. We'll see if they can make that 5. I like this team, man. At home, you got to watch this. If you can watch this game tonight, watch it. That crowd is amazing. De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis, the rookie, Keegan Murray. They're just playing really good ball. Terrence Davis was out of his mind last time he played. He hit for like 30. This is an outstanding team to watch. Sacramento Kings, they're on the rise. They hit the top 10